Our fifth contestant is Michelle Tandoc. Michelle Tandoc.
Fellow Toastmasters, dignitaries, honored guests, and of course, Victor. Victor, raise your hand. Hi. Academic Decathlon. I can't think of a more fitting theme for tonight's keynote speech with your speech, Elevate, Empower, and Inspire. It definitely is something that would elevate, empower, and inspire not only students, but also us Toastmasters. So thank you for that. That was a great speech. There are many things I loved about your speech. And number one, you had a great opening. World War II, you told us what the theme of the academic decathlon would be for this year. And then your flow was very smooth. So you had a great introduction. And then you also told us why are you the speaker who should be talking about this speech? So you had the credibility, you had the authority to talk about it. And then you told us what the students would be doing, so great middle. And finally, in ending, you had a call to action, sign up. So the flow was very smooth. You were able to use this stage very well. You moved from how the students were going to go through the decathlon from the beginning, when they do their speeches, when they exit out. So you were using the stage, and you had vocal variety and hand gestures. Now, my main thing for the main thing that I'm supposed to be doing at this and focusing on tonight's event is to give you tips on how to make your speech the best that it can be. So are you ready? Great. Number one, I would suggest that you were here to inspire us and to convince us to sign up as volunteers. Lead us the way. Show us why are you passionate about doing this. I know it's part of your job. Everybody has a job to do, but why do you want us to sign up with you and be, what did you gain out of it? Tell us a story that would really motivate us to join you in that journey. So number one, show us, lead us the way on how you would do it. Number two, a little bit more audience interactivity. You ask who here, like for example, you ask about volunteers. So as volunteers, you tied it in to the many ways that we could volunteer as Toastmasters. Ask the audience, who here volunteers? Raise hands. You did it a little bit when you went here and said, you were showing how the Toastmasters and the academic decathlon had many similarities. So just bring in a little bit more audience interactivity. And finally, last tip, vocal variety. Like when you said kudos to LA. Yeah, let's give it up for Los Angeles. A little bit more vocal variety, a little bit more bigger hand gestures to really bring your point home. So in summary, Victor, great speech, a fitting theme for tonight's event. You had great speech mechanics, great organization, just a little bit more vocal variety and passion into it, and I'm sure everybody would be willing to join the journey with you. Sign me up. Thank you.